I used to wish I had cancer or a disability that inhibited me from living a normal life. The prayers I would reach out to God before I went to bed, because maybe then I would be wanted and cared for. As a child, all I could hear about was others who were struggling. The stories and the people I saw consumed my mind and body, and I couldn't help but pray and hope that they would one day get better. These problems that others were facing were outwards. You could look around and tell something was wrong. I would wake up crying, wondering why my parents didn't want me. I broke my leg once when I was 3. I hadn't shed a tear, and even though my leg was broken, I had all the spirit and spunk that I broke 3 casts, still enjoying life as normal. That was the last time that something had seriously inhibited my way of living in an outward sense. That until my father was diagnosed with cancer. All throughout elementary and middle school, these recurring thoughts seeped like a poison into my brain. You aren't good enough. So, I did what every completely rational, people-pleasing child did. Everything. Whether it was basketball, or chorus, or theater, that became my escape, an excuse for my parents to want me. In other situations, it became my distraction from the fear of not reaching these insurmountable expectations I placed on myself, therefore allowing the poison to spread. Going into high school, that quiet wish for something to happen to me exemplified. I kept the habits from my days as a child, involving myself in all of the activities, and by my sophomore year, I was well known amongst most. Through all of the self-hatred, never did I wish for it to happen to someone else. But unfortunately, I was a visual learner, and the universe had other plans. Grief is such a fickle thing, not just a feeling, but an emotion, a memory. But as I like to best describe it, nostalgia wrapped in a little present filled with joy, love, and sorrow. All of a sudden, I started to pray less and less as the fountain of youth had run dry. But instead, all I could do was hope that my father would not have to continue to suffer. But I didn't realize that until 2 days before he had passed, after 3 years of living and persevering, he didn't suffer. He thrived. And although his life changed in overwhelming ways, he had love, he had connection, he had family, and that was enough. Over time, I stopped wishing I was sick, or that something would finally uncover this fear that I was unwanted. He was my antidote. I started investing in those who brought me peace, joy, and hope. I took a break from keeping my schedule busy and learned the value of slow living. I wanted to live. Now, I wish to be healthy, to live a life no matter how long or short, embodied around connection, and to exude the love that I once craved as a child, because although you are dying, you live every single day, and you are enough. That is my updated college essay. You can find it on my blog, No Longer a Stranger, a hopeful / stranger, and I hope you want to listen to more.